The Vikings were known throughout history for the swiftness of their longboats and the merciless barbaric raids. Were not marauding or trading wares. They were farmers and lived simple lives. Life in the uplands was hard and food sparse. You could not trust a stranger, nor your neighbor. I buried my past in this river. My sweet memories of a perfect world were erased forever on this gentle summer day. A world I would never see again. The wise river promised to safeguard my secrets, so the memories would never hurt me.
As my wife, you will wait faithfully with our children. When I go to the ends of the earth, I will sup with noble men, with kings, and I will spend time with thousands of lovely foreign women. I will have a most marvelous time.
She was going to be my queen when I became chieftain. I missed her so much my heart ached, as if a powerful sword had gone through it, like this freezing river on this melting summer day. I missed the good times we shared, the music, the feasts, and the endless laughters. I heard the gods whisper in the wind, "Who is the great one that glides over the earth and swallows both waters and woods? The wind he fears, but white snow wise, and seeks to harm the sun."
I give you Thor's hammer as a token of my honor. Wear it always.
Go to your Uncle Uruk in the Eastern Territory. He will take care of you.
Don't fear me, my son. I am Friar Timothy. From whence came you?
West.
Alone? And you are...
Does it matter?
You were a quiet one.
Silent and thoughtful should a warrior be, bold and courageous in battle, cheerful and content should every man be, until he meets his death.
And, where are you bound?
To where the sun rises.
It's a fine sword you have there.
My father's. He seldom used it. The knife belongs to my uncle. He was a real hero.
This knife was given to me by my old grandfather. He had visions like you. He said the one who uses it in a righteous way would become a great leader.
I'm on God's mission. And I asked the Lord for a sign, and you appeared.
The gods don't care anymore.
Something bad happened back there, right? My Lord said in the Sermon on the Mount, an eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. But I tell you, don't resist an evil man. If someone strikes you on the right cheek, turn to him the other also.
Yet God did not see what I saw, or he wouldn't have said that.
Who are you? What do you want, stranger? An arrow through your heart? I am Oyvind, chief of this village.
My brother longs to be in charge. I'm Dama.
I seek Rurik. Do you know him?
Follow me.
You son of life? Hey, come in, nephew. I'm your Uncle Rorik. You alone? Tomorrow, you begin your training.
You have a lot to learn to catch up to me.
We have to give Helgi a new name. Those who destroyed your village cannot possess your land while you live, and we don't want the words to reach them. If I had another son, I would call him Oleg.
Oleg, Oleg, Oleg. That's a beautiful name.
Yeah, Oleg. To build a good ship, you have to cut down a straight oak tree and split it into sections a thumb's thickness.
Start from stem to stern. Each plank is nailed to the keel with slight overlap.
You put a light frame inside to stabilize the construction. Concentrate. Pick your spot on the tree.
Don't throw it like a girl again. My sister can do better.
You have to put more force into your throw.
Imagine your worst enemy. Then throw it like this.
Don't let your imagination run loose. We are peaceful people here.
So I learned this.
Self-defense. Trading goods in faraway places has its risk. When you're in a battle, split the enemy's line into two.
Their defense is weakened,
Yeah, and it will create chaos.
like when you're pissing on a beehive.
Remember, always anticipate your opponent's next move. See that constellation there, the 3 stars, slanted in a line?
That's Orion's belt, good for navigating the ocean.
An Arab trader told me Orion was a warrior, and no living creature could kill him. One day, a tiny scorpion snuck up upon him and bit his heel. Thus, Orion died. So never underestimate your enemy, no matter how small he might be. Position the sun compass so it shows the direction we are currently heading.
East.
Excellent. Now both you boys can sail anywhere on the great seas. Remember, boys, together as one, you are strong. But apart, the creation of the 9 worlds was made by the flames of Muspel that vaporized the icy mist called Nibelheim. Out of the icy vapors swirled an evil frost giant and a great ice cow. The cow licked the snow and created a god whose grandsons killed the frost giant and made 9 worlds from its body.
One of the grandsons was called Odin.
The giant's flesh became earth, his blood became the ocean, his bones the mountain, and his hair and teeth the trees and the rocks.
The way to a man's heart.
The more you drink, the less you stay the master of your wits.
Odin had 2 sons. His favorite son was Balta, the beautiful one. But he was blind, so he rules the night. His second favorite son was Thor.
The god of sky and thunder.
The strongest of all.
Asgard, one of the 9 worlds, is from where the gods rule.
One day, Ragnarok will come, and there will be total darkness, the end of the world.
Odin, the greatest of all gods, is a god of war and death.
After a battle, the warrior maidens, the Valkyries, pick up your dead and take them to Odin's palace called Valhalla, Hall of the Slain, where your father awaits you.
I knew Oyvind hated me because he felt threatened, but wished that one day we would become friends. Dagmar was a sweet girl, but I could never love as I once did.
Oh, I look forward to sailing down the river to Homgard.
Our goods is gonna bring us some fine merchandise.
Like Muslim silver.
And silk in exchange for my walrus tusks.
I hear Holmgard has fine slave women.
Skål!
Skål! Ja, skål!
Skål! Where's Oleg?
You see that mushroom? They are the route to hell.
I know, Uncle.
You shouldn't eat those.
Shh. Mother Nature speaks to me.
To survive another harsh winter like the last one, we must increase our oak crop.
I'll ask King Halfdan for more land.
Our neighbors seek the same. What tribute will you give them this time? Your eldest son?
I had a vision, a warning.
Do not let your gift take control. Trust the process of life.
But it was about those men. Run, coward, run!
My father doesn't appreciate you're not helping planning the trip to the south.
Before taking care of new business, I must take care of the old.
You always sound like your friend, the monk.
You speak when it's not prudent.
Sit.
It will be lonely those many long months while you're gone trading wares.
I'll bring you back some sparkling stones, almost as beautiful as your eyes.
All I want is you.
The land to the east is very fertile.
So am I.
As I got older, the screams became louder and the images horrific. The only remedy was the roots to all hell.
I do love you, Lena.
Is that so?
You display an energy that replenished my soul and my heart, like the melting ice in early spring. Please, Lena, I'm begging.
On your knees.
I kneel to no one.
Your father doesn't approve that we meet as we do.
He's insulted you to not ask for my hand.
You're the only woman I've cared for since my arrival.
You still have nightmares, don't you? You have nothing to fear from me.
I care for you deeply, Dagmar.
Not as you once loved Lena.
The past is.
The key to the future.
Be patient with me. I'm sorry. She's gone because I was a coward. I didn't want to be responsible for Dagmar's life as well.
Jesus has given us a beautiful day, hasn't he?
Oleg, my father wants you. Come.
Only the Lord knows what the future holds.
Oleg, wait! I need to tell you something.
He said now.
I miss Oleg already, and he does not leave until tomorrow.
Be strong, my child. I'll be by his side.
Of what consolation is that, Timothy? You can't use the sword.
No, but I can pray.
When has that ever stopped a spear or axe? I carry his son, and he does not yet know.
Out of wedlock?
Do not put your ways upon me.
But I thought that you were cousins.
No, my parents drowned in a boat accident when I was an infant. Roeg raised me as his own.
I wish you and Oleg well.
I shall watch from this spot for your return, Father.
With many gifts, I'm sure.
Wealth is gone as swift as the blink of an eye.
Why do you always have to put me down in front of my father?
A true brother will speak words you'd rather not hear.
With a brother like you, I need no enemies.
It was at that moment I knew Oyvind would never accept me. I tried to reason with him. My visions warned me that one day he would kill while looking into my eyes. I suspected I was the victim. I had to watch my back.
I have something I need to tell you.
When I return.
No, but...
Oleg! Now! Or remain a farmer.
After 7 weeks of sailing, I thought I heard mermaids calling a name. This area looks much like home.
Even better.
When do we get there?
A week from now. First we stop for fresh supplies at a small post, and then we are just half a day to go.
Where are the villagers?
Where is everyone?
They're dead. All dead or taken as slaves.
When?
6 days past.
By whom?
Our new king.
New king?
He killed our old sovereign and conquered our lands. When our village was not able to pay his demanded tribute, he brought his warriors to teach us a lesson and respect.
How can you respect a king who ravages his own towns?
We do not tolerate resistance. Pass it on.
He spared only me, to tell others of the example my village sets for others.
Give this man food and mead.
And the longboat?
Yeah.
Rorik, I had a vision.
Another pathetic dream? Your addiction to mushrooms will one day be fatal.
So will your tongue.
By whose hand?
A very quick one.
I see no lightning.
You won't hear the thunder either.
That's enough!
It was another warning.
He's a strange one. Always has been.
He has seen things early in his life most of us hope we never will. All right.
I'm getting better at axe throwing.
One day you'll need such skills.
To kill?
Our greedy neighbors raid farmlands and use stolen goods as king's tribute to gain landholding.
The land is not ours.
People own nothing but what they can grow or take with a sword.
Those of us who could fought bravely till the end. They spared only me to tell others of their ways.
more mead here.
To the top, like my father.
The greatest farmer in the valley.
I want to travel to exotic warm places like Uncle Rurik. Sail the seas, smell the ocean, trade for silk and silver, so I never have to work the field.
With me by your side.
When I'm the leader.
Promise?
A chieftain never breaks his promise.
Not a word. Stay here. The brothers sent us a message.
Is that so?
Didn't they do the same to our neighbors in the west?
We cannot accuse them without proof.
Are these heads not enough?
Do they talk?
No. But they wanted to make sure you didn't either.
There's a chieftain meeting next month. Until then, we wait.
Aren't these arrows not enough?
I said we wait.
Father, I will protect you.
Violence is never the answer, my son.
It was then I realized my father was weak and scared, and my uncle strong and courageous. Lower your weapons for now.
Since when do you give commands?
Do as he says.
I'm Carl, the king's emissary. On his behalf, I've been granted the right to trade and to rule in his absence.
Greetings.
I am Rurik from the west. We've come to trade.
They are the traders you have been expecting.
I am Rurik, the...
Yes. Just show us what you brought us.
Whatever.
Here's fine fox, beautiful otter.
I've seen better.
We also have bear, beaver.
We can show you some very fine amber.
Show me the rest of your goods.
And what do you have in trade?
Unload your ship. Tonight, you'll be my guests. We'll drink good meat and be well entertained by the king's dancers.
My weaknesses.
Tonight, then.
Tonight.
He looks like a weasel.
Not only looks like a weasel, he acts like one as well.
Guard! Put more guards around the perimeter. You never know. to new friendship.
To the king?
To the king.
When do we meet this king of yours?
Soon? To the king?
To the king.
But we sail with the morning tide.
I, on behalf of my king, always demand 3 days of feasting. All the deal is off.
We appreciate your hospitality, but we are.
To win a maiden's love, speak soft, pleasing words, my son.
I give you Thor's hammer as a token of my honor. Wear it always.
Rurik, I need some air.
Of course.
Where did you steal that necklace?
I didn't steal it. It was a gift.
Liar. I'll cut your tongue out.
Cut my throat instead and put me out of my misery.
You don't know what misery is.
Who are you to tell me that?
Where did you get this?
Is it this that interests you? There are many like it.
Is everything all right?
Just as usual, Iston. Just as usual.
My mind raced faster than my galloping heart. Then the gods spoke again. What marvel is it, which without I saw before Deling's door? It lights for men, and swallows up lights, and wolves seek ever to win it.
I have an urgent message for the king.
The traders have arrived. 3 ships from the old country.
They arrived earlier than expected.
And who leads them?
He's called Rorik, Your Majesty.
I've heard that name before. Strike camp.
What did Mother Nature tell you?
Bad times ahead.
Oleg,
Yes.
follow me.
You wanted to see me?
Why did you ask about my past?
You reminded me of someone.
Yes.
I made a mistake about the necklace.
Hey, wait. You said you gave it to someone.
Where did you get this old necklace?
It was a gift.
By whose hand?
Brave, handsome warrior. Long gone to Valhalla.
Was it the boy that gave you this?
Who said it was a boy?
Was it?
How did you...
Lena. Lena.
haven't heard that name in a long time.
You are my Lena. Is this another nightmare?
For me, it was.
They have guts to show up.
Hello, my good neighbor.
The ones who stole your horses to try to sell them to us.
And who were they?
We made them disappear.
What a coincidence. Last night, 2 strangers were here. And guess what? I made their heads disappear.
As good neighbors, we bring back your animals, properly retrieved.
Worried the king will give us more farmland, Askold?
Friend, let's mend our quarrels.
The exchange of gifts binds friendship, if given with a true heart.
A man should be a friend to his neighbors, giving gift for gift and laughter for laughter.
And lies for lies.
Let's bind our friendship tonight. We'll bring fresh mead.
And we shall feed you well.
Tonight, then.
Feed them?
I do what is best for our village.
Those men would pick on us like ravens on a corpse.
Peace is survival. If that means feeding the ravens, so be it.
I'll take my nephew fox hunting tonight. I don't like feathers in my mouth. Come on, Helgi.
Watch out for the bears.
Yes, and you watch out for the wolves. He's out hunting. I'll chase it back. Stay here, block the entrance. As he tries to get in, kill him.
How was Miklagard?
The largest, most exotic traders' market in the world.
But 8 weeks of sailing and difficult land crossings carrying the boats from one river to the other.
Some fine women there. Slave, more mead. Very nice. How old are you?
She doesn't speak our tongue yet.
She's a little old, but she'll do.
Rurik told me the king is a hard trader. He also mentioned Vikings are considered savages.
No.
Wow, she's got character.
That's Lena, betrothed to my son.
Skull. Skull. Nothing like trust and unconditional loyalty.
Well done, Helgi. Something's not right. I'll leave the fox here, come on. Promise me you stay here. Promise!
I'm coming with you!
Give me your word you remain here. Your word!
Where's your son?
Bring us his head! I never forgave myself for leaving my father while he took his last breaths.
Where are you hiding, you little weasel?
We leave on a boat to the east. Warm breezes and lots of gold. Your father wants you to come. You better hurry or he'll leave without you.
Looking for someone? We do not tolerate resistance. Pass it on.
Forbandede unge. Your head for my thumb. Join your father in Valhalla.
You got him?
Yeah, he's a blood to prove it.
Good, because if he lives, he'll take our heads.
Sculling took my thumb.
Small price to pay for the land.
I see we've taken some fine slave girls.
Maybe I'll make this little one my own personal belly dancer, huh?
To Tor! To Tor!
With the latest tribute, King Halfdan must give us laps.
And this is only the beginning. Now we go east, to where there are warm breezes, tall skinny trees with large leaves like eyebrows, and women with skin soft as silk. To Micklegard!
To Micklegard!
LG! It's your Uncle Svein! Those who could, fought bravely till the end. And they spared only me to tell others of their ways. Look at me. Go to your Uncle Ulrich in the Eastern Territory. He will take care of you and teach you the way of a warrior. Don't cry. Warriors don't cry. Take this. One day, you must take the heads of Askold and Deer. Your father and I will wait for you in the halls of Valhalla.
I was nothing but a coward.
We were just kids then.
My legs wouldn't move.
It could not be prevented.
So he's here. Askold.
He will arrive soon with his army. Your men do not compare. Leave at once. I beg you to take me with you. Take me with you.
Out for an evening stride again. I will escort you back. What was this with the traitor?
Last night I saw a girl from my old village. Lena.
It has been many years. Are you sure?
She was the lead dancer. Askold is the king, he that destroyed my old village. I saw the faces of Odin, Thor. They kept repeating the same thing over and over. Ragnarok.
The end of the world. You're hallucinating again.
It was another warning.
Let us sail now to protect our goods.
No. We are building trading relations. To leave now without meeting the king would be a mistake and an insult.
But what if Oleg is right?
Nonsense.
Suppose it was her.
Askold is not an uncommon name.
Get some rest. Then join us at the feast. But mention nothing of your origins. And do not attempt revenge. I have spoken.
Get some rest.
So, this is my son, Oleg.
You had a long journey, I hear.
A man must travel widely before he has the wisdom to look into the heart of another. And where will your travels take you?
Our roots belong here now. I'm Dia, and this is King Askold. You traded well with my regent, Cole.
Quite well.
Much easier trading than raiding, isn't it?
Why don't you stay a few days? We're good hosts.
It's said guests should never wear out their welcome.
Never trust the word of a warrior if his brother is your enemy.
Or if they've killed your family.
You look familiar.
I know I've seen you before. Long ago.
You never killed that boy, did you? You never saw him dead. So how do you like sailing the East River with your Uncle Rurik? Rurik is his name, right? I've a memory like an elephant, but for some reason I cannot remember where I heard that name before. Isn't she terrific? Why are you having private meetings with my lead dancer? It's very disrespectful to your host.
Your Majesty, my son did not realize she's your personal dancer. Besides, he hallucinates. Show him the mushrooms, Oleg. Now!
I'll have to teach her some manners again.
I have an urgent message for your highness.
Have some business to attend to elsewhere. I bid thee farewell.
We must return to our ships. We have to sail with the high tides.
Oh, no. Stay. I got special plans for tomorrow's festivities.
We'll return sooner than later.
Violence is never the answer, my son.
Don't resist an evil man. If someone strikes you on the right cheek, turn to him.
One day,
the other also.
you must take the heads of Askold and Deer. Promise me.
The rest traders leave by the high tide.
We must attack now. That man will come for our heads. Besides, I'm not about to lose to 3 easy shiploads.
The king plans to attack before high tide. I have spread the word to the slaves and the peasants and the warriors loyal to the old king. They will stay with you on the field against Askold's army. You must prepare your defense at once.
Prepare for battle. Form your lines.
Everyone wait. Who believes this slave girl? Loyal to the king?
She's one of us.
This is personal, isn't it? They killed your parents and now you want revenge. Why not just give them the merchandise and leave? Come back another time with a bigger army.
Better to try than be called a coward. You are like a brother to me, but you will not be the next time. No one wants war, but understand the immediate necessity to ensure freedom. To the field! Wolf, Bjorn, take the archers. Aim for the middle. We split the lines into 3 smaller ones. Force them into the forward where we stand a better chance.
one that faces death bravely is the one that dies well.
So we meet again, Helgi.
This moment kept me alive.
As far as I remember, Helgi was a coward.
Hiding behind a tree, pissing in his trousers.
You are going to die.
Like your wife and children.
Where's your son?
Behind every tree. For the rest of your life.
Tonight I may walk the halls of Valhalla, feast with Thor.
Tonight I may
While you
walk
scum
the
of the
halls
earth
Valhalla and
descend
feast
into
with
hell,
Thor.
will be dead walkers forever.
Will descend into hell and be dead walkers forever.
That was the last thing your father said, just before I took his life. Take a last look at your lovely Lena.
Uncle Rurik?
Take well care of our people.
A chieftain never breaks his promise. The battle had been won, but I had lost almost everything else I had left to hold on to in Midgård, this world of humans. I never understood why the hunger of greed and power would lead to the slaughter of innocent people, and why revenge would solve the pain caused by sorrow and anger.
Remember when we were children and you saved me from the hungry wolves?
As I returned the routes to all hell, the gods showed me images of peacefulness and love. I knew my loved ones were now safe, and I felt at ease for the first time in my life, knowing that we would one day reunite in the halls of Valhalla.
I missed you so much. I await your son.
My son?
Yes. What shall we name him?
Ingmar.
Ingmar. I like that. Tell me of the trip.
It's a long story.
I have all the time in the world.
I no longer have the nightmares. I have become like my father. I have dreams of prosperity and hope for my people. And for that, you need courage. And courage is better than the power of a sword.
What do you see, Oleg?
The future. The past. And the present. Oleg the Wise and his people united the trading posts in the East Rivers and created the foundation of what was later to become Russia.